Well, well, well. And we are live. Hello. All right. Let me figure out how to deal with this again. Genshin. Hello. Oh, here you are. I have an early stream today. Kind of, for me. Not early for a lot of people, I know. But for me, it's kind of early. So I hope that I have more time to tackle some of the events. Genshin event is ending in 5 days, I think. And I haven't even started it. Eh. I hope it's not too long. I'm not sure how long it is, but I have heard that Yelan skin is a free skin. Don't know. I haven't even looked at the rewards. And I definitely don't remember anything about rewards from the live stream. Oops. Usually the 5-star special skins are not free. Usually you have to buy them. And I definitely wouldn't buy it. Just because I'm saving, I'm trying to save for, I don't know, some Archon skins. Nice. Here we are. Oh, this one is also one of my favorite soundtracks. I have stood here yesterday and just played the, how is it called? The repertoire, okay. I played the rhythm thing. And it was so nice. I'm not sure if we have this music for the teapot and what's it called, but I need this. I need this. Alrighty. Should I maybe do my dailies? No. Also, if my team looks strange, it's because it is. It is my daily team where I put some normal people who can fight and people who need their friendship level raised. And currently only my Dahlia is less than friendship level 10. He's, let me see, friendship level 8. So he is getting out of the team soon because Dahlia is amazing, but
we should take a break after all.
I don't know how to play him.
Yeah, let's rest here for
Oh
a
my
bit.
gosh, Yelan. Please don't. I'm yawning so much. I'm not tired, guys, but still. Alrighty. I think if I finish the event, I'm going to get my dailies done anyway, so we might as well start. Oh, there is a focused experience mode. Good. And I also have some quests from the new summer area that I can do. I'm going to try and tackle it anyway. Okay. Stop wasting time. I want to look at the event page. Because, damn. Can I sit? Tranquil banquet. The outfit Yelan has prepared for her holiday. Elegant but yet neat. It conveys a sense of leisure, while somehow still carrying a hint of concealed aggression. Ooh, aggression. Does it kind of remind you of... Well, yes, it is a Fontaine outfit, but it kind of reminds me... It kind of makes me think of Snezhnaya for some reason. Nice. And her hair is definitely better. All right. Without further ado. Is it the same? Yes. Cupboard investigation. Dirty money misdeeds. Summer is here, and following a suggestion from Paimon, you head to Yelan Wharf to sample some refreshing green tea. On your way, you unexpectedly run into Yelan, who appears to be right in the middle of something. I love tea. Oh, it's here, yes. Yelan Wharf is in this area. I adore this area, especially the boat travel, where the person who rides the boat, who drives the boat, he sings. Have you seen this one? Oh, it's beautiful. I need to repeat this journey one day because I was mesmerized by it. Yelan! Hey!
Wait, the person drinking tea over there. Isn't that Yelan?
Yelan, yes.
Oh, looks like she's having some kind of tea party with friends. We're just in time.
Some new NPC. Wait, something's not right. There are eyes on this place, and not the friendly kind either. Yeah, like this guy.
Aren't we gonna go say hi?
Hmm,
Well,
maybe
Officer Adler,
later.
after all that work, I think we've got them this time.
Officer Adler.
Might take a few days to wrap up things in the field. In the meantime, I think you've earned yourself a break.
She's Fontanian.
Much appreciated, Miss Yelan. This case really took it out of me.
Uh-huh. Maison Gardiennage agent.
13 strongholds. One thieving weasel after another. We rounded up so many people, you almost start to hope a few were innocent, just to balance it out. I'm just glad we finally took down these crooks. Anyway, I'm gonna drop in on that old classmate of mine in Chaoying Village and reminisce about old times.
Don't forget to take some tea and dim sum back to your friends at the Maison Gardiennage.
You look very sus with your monocle.
Oh, looks like Yelan's friend left. Paimon kinda wanted to meet her.
Yeah, I do have a bad feeling about those two. Yelan must have noticed them, right?
Ah, another pleasant surprise. Traveler, Paimon, take a seat.
Thank you.
Excuse me, a pot of your finest Yunlai white tea, if you would. And 2 more place settings. Now, judging by that expression, I assume you came over to ask about the 2 spies that were just watching us.
Yeah.
Spies? What spies? There were spies around here just now?
The 2 of them were definitely up to no good. They eavesdropped on your conversation with your Fontanian friend.
Oh, more than that, I'm sure. I bet they already sent someone to tail Officer Edler. Anything to foil our operation.
Oh, so you're tracking down some criminals? They've
Yep,
got
yep, yep.
some nerve spying on you like that. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon.
Well, those tend to be the kinds of cases that cross my desk. If I could leave it to someone else, I would. I could have been on vacation right now.
I feel you. If you have to handle it yourself, I guess it must be pretty serious. Sounds like it quite the criminal syndicate. What's their crime?
Mora laundering. To the tune of 10 figures and counting.
10. How much is... Oh. Well, that's a lot, yeah.
Laundry? What does that have to do with Mora? And who are these figures? There are 10 of them?
10 is billions. Yeah?
In layman's terms, a certain merchant in Fontaine possesses a large amount of Mora obtained through illicit means. But it's easy to get caught when you're moving that kind of cash. So you cover your tracks, create a front to avoid detection, and what do you know? Your illegal Mora now looks completely legit. And this merchant's front of choice? Fine art and antique auctioneering.
Fine art and antique.
He buys goods from
Like
all over Tibet,
museums.
brings them back to Fontaine, and rebrands them as pieces of fine art, driving up their price in the process. Then, when the items go to auction, he buys them up at their inflated price with his own illicit funds. And through this exchange, the proceeds he receives in return are clean.
Yeah. Pretty standard laundry scheme. Not that I know a lot about them. I actually
This
don't.
process allows him to legitimize his illicit wealth. He even launders Mora for other criminals as well. A business which earned him the title, the Dark Financier.
The dark financier. Considering your involvement, I'm guessing some of his collectibles are from Liyue?
That's to be expected, I suppose. In Chenyu Vale, you can get your hands on exquisite antiques without breaking the bank. Tea sets, porcelain, jade, statues, all easily marketed as pieces of fine art. Liyue goods being used in illicit underground schemes poses a real threat to our trade standing in the long run. So, instead of getting to enjoy my long-awaited vacation in Fontaine, it's back to work for me.
Okay. Paimon thinks she gets it now. It's like moving Mora from one hand to the other. In other words, just disguising where it originally came from. But if you know what this merchant is up to, shouldn't it be pretty easy to catch him? You go to the auction, wait for him to appear, then nab him right as he goes to purchase his expensive piece of Liyue art.
Not a bad plan, Paimon. But there are too many loose ends.
Yeah, you can't just grab him, you need evidence.
If you were the mastermind behind this whole scheme, would you really expose yourself as the face of the operation?
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't want to be seen doing the dirty work. You'd send someone else instead. Like, if Paimon was the bad guy, she'd send the Traveler.
Thank you, Paimon.
No, wait! Even if Paimon turned bad, the Traveler would never. Paimon would need, like, a group of minions or something. Oh. Oh! Paimon gets it now. Even if you track down the goods, if this Dark Financier guy isn't the one doing the buying at the auction, you won't catch him.
Good thinking, Paimon.
It's not just a matter of who's at the auction. You also have to source the goods, transport them back to Fontaine, get them to the auction house, none of which are tasks he performs himself. He has a whole crew to hide behind. Tracking down the goods is already complicated enough. They change hands so many times, the trail is almost impossible to follow. So the most logical course of action is to play the long game.
Yeah, we need to participate in the
You
auction.
start small. You find someone you can follow behind all the smoke screens, who'll lead you straight back to the Dark Financier himself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wait. So you were just pretending? And to think, Paimon thought all that stuff about wrapping up the case and taking a break was actually true.
So
Right
Was
you are,
the-
Traveler.
was the other person also pretending?
Working with the Millilith and Officer Edler,
Officer
we
Edler,
managed to
yes.
launch attacks on all of the
Mhm.
Dark Financier's strongholds, which allowed us to nab most of his crew. Those spies just now were his most important agents. The two people he trusts to have direct contact with him.
Oh, the second one is from... Is he from Sumeru? I don't quite see.
The first is Corday, a senior member of the Fontaine Antique Association, in charge of auctioning off the goods.
Yeah, Sumeru.
And the other is Dodamani, a ship owner from Sumeru and longtime cargo transporter. They're under pressure to salvage the situation, so we let them slip through the cracks on purpose. The goal is to make them think that, by some stroke of luck, they're in the clear and have room to act. They think keeping tabs on Officer Edler will allow them to operate under her radar and get whatever remains of their goods out of Liyue. But little do they know, while their attention's fixed on her, I'll be secretly gathering the intel that's gonna bring them crashing down. So, interested in coming along for the ride?
Yep, sure.
I'm curious how you take to this line of work. Could be some potential there.
Yeah. Taking down a criminal syndicate, getting to work with Yelan, I'm in.
Yeah, we kind of stumbled into this whole thing, but now we're a part of it too.
I kind of missed Yelan since the Chasm quest. We haven't seen her that much. Well, there was also her story quest, but it was
Let's do it!
so long
For
ago.
Yelan, for the people of Chenyavale, and for, the Liyue business world.
I admire your selflessness, traveler in Paimon. Let me be the one to look out for your self-interests then. Namely, your payment.
Yes,
How
yes,
about
yes.
we do this the Fontanian way? You'll get exactly what a top agent receives for a dangerous field mission. Getting started is always the hardest part, but luckily, I have a lead. The Dark Financier's crew is even more on guard than usual, so our best bet is to do some counter-surveillance to get on the right track. And I think I know just the place to start. Let's head northeast and see if I'm right.
Oh. Ah, is this? I actually don't remember at all what are we supposed to do in this event. Are we supposed to fight, to photograph, or whatever else? I think it was the photograph event. Let's find out. If it is, then good. I like these ones.
Rev the engines!
Also, ah yeah, new banners are here. Okay. New banners have just amazing 4 stars, but I'm saving. I was really tempted to pull for Inefa because I do have enough pulls and I'm guaranteed, but I was saving for Flint, who probably needs an Efa, but it is what it is. I'm gonna catch her on her rerun if I really need her.
All right, let's start our investigation here.
You follow Yelan through an uninhabited region in the northeast of Chenyavale. With Yelan's help, you find a covert location from which to scout the beach. But you don't see any members of the Dark Financier's crew, nor anything else suspicious about the area. Hi.
So, we can all agree this is just a normal stretch of wilderness, right? Paimon doesn't see any bad guys to nab around here.
Yeah, have some patience, Paimon.
Well, it didn't take long for you to understand our role here, Traveler. Thinking like a top agent already. Impressive. Like I said, we need to start small. If we want to track down the man himself, our best bet is to start with his goods. So right now, finding his stock is our #1 priority. And to do that, locating his hidden stronghold is imperative. Which brings us to why we're here. Pretty good vantage point from up here, don't you think?
Yeah, beautiful views.
Guess so. Paimon can see the port of Yelan Wharf, the boats in the distance, and some kind of tower. What's that for?
Like a beacon,
It's a lighthouse.
a lighthouse.
The Millilith use it to monitor the situation at sea. In addition, the flashing of the light can also serve as a means of communication.
I think I understand what makes this place so important.
Oh, let's hear it.
Yeah, I am not looking at these suggestions, so these guys can use it as means for communication. The bad guys, I mean. Spying on the Millilith helps with their operation. Is the perfect spot for counter-surveillance? It helps them avoid dangerous routes. Counter-surveillance. That was my guess. That was what I was trying to say.
Not too far off at all, traveler.
Mhm.
The Millilith maintain an impeccable level of security in Shenyu Vale through consistent patrolling. This location offers a perfect vantage point to observe their lighthouse signals and deduce their patterns of behavior, which is a huge help if you need to move goods under the radar. So we should be able to find traces of the Dark Financier's scouts in this area.
Oh, okay. Paimon doesn't quite follow, but she'll take your word for it.
No, I follow.
It's simple. Just take this forensic imaging device and investigate the surrounding area. As long as we're meticulous, I'm positive we'll find something.
Oh, okay, a special photography device used in investigations. One can move and zoom in and out while taking photos. Investigate the scene from multiple positions and angles to find hidden clues. Take this place.
Well, all set?
All done.
Remember, an eye for detail is key. Clues are often hidden.
Okay, you can move around while taking pictures in order to adjust your angle of view. Finally! At the same time, the device also has a zoom. Thanks to the array lenses, the forensic imaging device can capture traces of things that are invisible. Zoom in and center view, then wait a brief moment.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Okay, Mavuika. Compare the photo with the current state of the area. Uh-huh. I think I'm at the right place. Kind of. Am I? Ah, here it is. One. The ship is not position in an odd position. Someone was cooking. Me. And there is a mound. Someone buried something somewhere. Oops.
Some good finds. Whatever door this key opens could be critical to the investigation. And this carrier pigeon tube contains several coded messages.
Interesting.
Huh. So there really is evidence around here. It's like these guys aren't even afraid of getting caught. What if the Millilith noticed them spying and decided to investigate?
These objects suggest the Dark Financier's scouts were likely disguised as fishermen. People like that are trained not to crack under pressure. All they'd need to do is come up with a believable excuse, like needing a place to rest. The Millilith can't investigate or apprehend a civilian without probable cause.
Paimon can just see their smug faces getting away with something like that.
Too smug. Exactly. Yeah, these clues should help.
Not to mention, the traces on these objects are fresh, which means the scout here is still active and wasn't among those caught by Officer Edler. So we need to stay vigilant. We can't let them know we're still on their tail.
Yelan takes out an elaborate set of tools and creates exact replicas of the key and coded messages found at this scene. She then restores the scene to its original state, raising any signs that an investigation has taken place. That's clever.
I had a hunch this area was being used as a lookout, and I was right. But that still leaves the question of where the goods are hidden. Any ideas?
Nope. In the boat? Under the sea? Under the sea. Under the sea. Surveillance operations are time sensitive, so if you need to send a message, it would need to happen fast. They use the lighthouse.
Spot on again, traveler. Looks like you don't need anyone to hold your hand when it comes to deductive reasoning.
No, I kind of do. I flopped.
Given a carrier pigeon's speed, the two locations should be close enough to deliver messages quickly. That means the base we're looking for should be within a certain radius, ruling out areas within line of sight of the lighthouse, as well as places with a lot of foot traffic.
That just leaves the shallows to the north of Mount Mingyuan?
That certainly sounds plausible. You have the cover of the mountains, and the advantage of hiding right under the authorities' noses. Well, our next destination...
Let's go. Okay.
Full throttle!
Oops. Not my best idea.
Try and stop me!
Oh, I like this. I forgot that this area has these teleport things. I honestly think that they are the most convenient out of everyone,
Rev the engines!
out of all means of transportation like that. The closest was probably in Sumeru.
Nothing out of the ordinary here, either.
Yeah, the more normal it looks, the more it could be
That's
hiding.
right. No detail is too small to investigate. The evidence could be even more well hidden this...
Hmm.
All right. I know you have an eye...
Okay. Let's check some photos. Photo of the area. Dodamani and Koda. Okay.
Hit.
I see a lot of suspicious items. First of all, this lantern. Okay. Then the boat. Hello. Dead. This boat. Oh, pieces from a crate. Okay, not a boat. This is definitely a boat. No? Nothing suspicious? Huh. That's two. Ah, rock is not where it used to be. What about this rock? No? Why is the board not suspicious? It's like half buried. This rock. Ah, where am I? No? Okay. 1, 2, 3. But there is something else. I may need a hint. Game. I am being stupid. Maybe something in the distance? Hello? Are you suspicious? Nope. Okay, let's look again. It should all be from up top. The beacon? No. Help. Help. Yelp. Please. Bodge, but from this angle? Uh-oh. What a nice view, isn't it? Okay. Wow. These three were pretty obvious, but this one... Ah! No? Okay. The branches are in place. This is in place. The rocks are close together in the picture. But... Ah! Oh my god. Hehe. Found it. No tutorials. Yes, someone moved.
This must be it! The secret base where they stashed their goods! Definitely wasn't easy to find.
Well, well. Looks like you tracked it down in no time at all. I see your potential as a solo field agent, Traveler.
Oh, thank you,
Now,
thank you.
time to test out the key we found earlier. Let's see what surprises could be in store. This isn't their home turf, so I doubt they had time to set more traps. Should make our lives easier. I'll take it from here. The last thing we want is to leave traces behind in there. Caution is the name of the game. You two keep a lookout. Make sure no one barges in while I'm in there.
You got it! This is a first for us, but the Traveler can do anything. She's got your back!
I doubt these guys will come back while we're here.
Good point. Yelan doesn't make mistakes like that.
But who knows? Yelan opens the door to the stronghold and observes the space. It appears to be an ordinary cellar. Due to construction difficulties, the top and side walls couldn't be completely sealed, causing water from the soil to seep into the space. Noticing this, Yelan covers her hands in a thin sheen of hydro. This means she can touch the items in the space without leaving traces behind, because the water from her hands will vaporize over time. That's convenient. Finally, Yelan enters the stronghold and begins to examine the items sealed within.
Alright, that's done. I've noted the features of all the porcelain items, vases, and teas stored here. We need to keep a lookout for these features at the auction and pinpoint the person attempting to purchase the corresponding goods. Then, we can let them lead us to our main target.
Wow, that was fast! You must do that all the time, huh?
What's our next move?
Now, we wait. There are countless auctions in Fontaine. We can't possibly monitor them all. Besides, that would be a waste of personnel. I'll continue to conduct surveillance in the area, keep tabs on the situation, and attempt to decipher their coded messages. Once his two lackeys move the goods, we can shift our focus to the upcoming auction. And then, we'll have somewhere to start.
Got it! All we can do now is wait.
And we wait.
Wait, and then follow them straight to the guy behind this whole thing so we can give him the old 1-2 punch!
1-2
This
punch.
whole time, Officer Edler has been leading her two stalkers on a wild goose chase around Xiaoying village. Once
One
they decide it was all
punch.
a waste of time, it's her turn to tail them instead. Not to mention our operation has already put them under extreme pressure. We've forced their hand. I doubt they'll last more than 2 days before making a move.
Yes, yes, yes. And then it's auction time. Yay, White Angel. Hello, hello, welcome. How are you today?
So let's meet back up at Yulong Wharf in 2 days. Find me near the harbor.
Alrighty. I am ready to see Yelan in a beautiful, beautiful dress. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Aha. This is a special one. Okay, I know this. Wait until 2 days later. Didn't they say that waiting would be automatical? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, that's pretty convenient. Not as convenient as the skip button that many people were expecting. I'm not skipping, but I like it when people have options, you know?
It's been 2 days. Let's go meet up with Yelan.
Okay.
Woo! Paimon's getting excited! Searching for evidence, tracking down a crime boss. It's like being a real detective!
Yay. Oops. I almost fell. For some reason, I'm always killing Mavuika. I need to go lower. The quest is about to start right about... No? Okay. They spared me.
Well done, you two. Right on time.
Yeah. Very punctual. Any
The
developments?
day after we infiltrated the storage facility, the Dark Financier's two lackeys, Corday and Dodamani, started moving the goods. See that ship? It's the one Dodamani dispatched to transport the goods. It operates under the guise of a joint passenger and freight vessel.
That's a pretty ship. Yeah. It's very Sumeru looking.
Whoa! That's one huge boat! Paimon can see all the goods piled up on the pier. Seems like it's transporting quite a few passengers to Lumidu's harbor as well.
What if those aren't the real goods, though? Should we investigate?
Thinking 2 steps ahead? I like it. You're a fast learner.
Oh, thank you.
If Corday and Dodamani think the authorities are onto them, it's possible the goods they're sending to Lumidu's harbor are a whole bunch of nothing. Just bait to flush out the law enforcement on their tail. But we need to be careful. Several members of the crew have confessed that a veteran treasure hoarder known as Scamface
Scamface.
is involved with the Dark Financier.
Okay. That's
As an
true on the
escaped
nose.
convict, Scamface is a master of staying hidden. Based on our earlier investigation, it's clear he's the one who's been doing reconnaissance on the Millilith's lighthouse. I'll circle the area to draw Scamface's attention away from the scene, while you two inspect the goods. Remember to keep a low profile.
Don't worry, don't worry. I'll keep it stealthy.
And Paimon will do her best to float closer to the ground. No higher than the traveler's shoulder.
Deal. I keep the item is
set?
equipped.
All right.
Ready,
We'll
steady.
meet back up here once you're...
Are we going to have a stealth mission? The suspicious ship is moored near the wharf. Once you have swept the area and captured all available evidence, you will need to investigate the cargo on the pier. In order to successfully collect evidence, you need to line up the partial images from the files with the view through the... Okay, through the device. 1, 2, 3. It was... Oi. I fell. Oops. Okay. Here it is. No? Not matched enough? How matched do you want it to be? Come on. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is very precise. Deliberately painted. I see. Okay. 1. Are you suspicious? 2. And 3. I think I'm doing good. Aren't I? So far. So far, so good. Ich. Oops. Did I leave the place? Uh-huh. Hello, one who... Okay, now I am getting serious. I'm concentrating. I'm trying to look very hard. Guys, I'm blind. Oh no. Okay. Where? Oh, I see the other one. Number 4. Number 5, please. One who? 5 trips? You can't help me. Where are you? What is this? Why are you showing me this? Oh! Damn. I'm stupid. You can only see it with the camera, that's why.
Okay, so no fakes. These people are definitely anxious to get their goods to Fontaine Hollow, but did you see the strange markings on some of them? Huh, wonder what they mean. Let's go ask Yelan!
Good work. As for the auction, Officer Edler was able to gather some useful intel too. We're almost certain their target is the auction taking place at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days. The markings you managed to capture were applied with a special kind of paint. Almost impossible to notice without some kind of... I think we're looking at a treasure hoarder insignia. Each big shot in the organization has their own, almost like a personal signature. And considering what we know about the case, I'd wager this is Scamface's handiwork.
Yeah, he's labeling his goods. What message is he trying to
Based on
send?
the port manifest, it looks like the marked goods include fertilizer from Sumeru, local fireworks, soap, and perfume.
So, nothing special then? Just some farming products and everyday necessities?
Fertilizer, soap, and perfume. No, there's something going on there. Might be risky, but I'm gonna investigate on board and hitch a ride to Fontaine while I'm at it.
We'll come with you.
Let's see this thing through! Paimon's gotta know what's going on here.
Well,
To
you've proved yourself
Fontaine.
so far, so I don't see a problem with that. Just know once we board the ship, we're bound to come face to face with Corday and Dodamani, so make sure you're prepared. The investigation might look a little different this time.
No problem for us. You know...
Excuse me, passengers. Due to limited space in the cargo hold, we've been forced to store some of the goods on the deck. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Ah, please, no need to apologize for your success in business. I just hope it rubs off on the rest of us.
He's such a positive guy. Like this one.
It looks like all the goods marked with Scamface's insignia have Corday listed as the shipper. Dodamani is in the cargo hold, likely making sure all the goods are in place for delivery.
Are they inspecting something? Why are they rifling through the boxes? Paimon can't make sense of it.
Here, take this cipher. It should help you figure out their coded messages. This is the plan. While I distract Corday and Dodamani, you two investigate the goods marked with Scamface's insignia. We might learn something useful.
If I find something concerning, is it okay if I deal with it?
By all means.
Right here, right
I
now?
trust your judgment.
Huh? Wait! You're just gonna go up and talk to those guys? Yelan!
Yeah, Yelan doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, excuse me, gentlemen, but have we met? You're Mr. Corday, a famous antique collector in the Quartier Lyonnais, correct? I believe the three of us have had the pleasure of meeting once before. At Jiuguan Tea House in Yilong Wharf, if I'm not mistaken.
It says Julia.
Huh? You? Ah, the Dice Master of Yenshang Tea House. It's a pleasure, Miss Yelan.
Yeah, Koda is more put together.
So you've heard of me too?
Yes, I had an absolutely delectable cup of tea there once. One can hardly leave Yenshang Tea House without hearing about your legendary dice skills. I suppose something keeps bringing us together. A shared love of tea, perhaps?
Perhaps.
Yes, that must be it. Well, looks like we ran into each other at the perfect time. I'm heading to Fontaine on vacation, you see. Any recommendations on where I should visit? Someplace I could find an exquisite tea set, perhaps. Like a fine art exhibition, or an auction. I hear Fontainian black tea has a unique flavor. I imagine your tea sets are a sight to behold as well.
You...
Ah, does this gentleman have an interest in tea sets as well?
Of course.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Yelan.
Knew that.
I'm also heading to Fontaine for travel. Corday's invitation, you see. In fact, I'm the one who owns the ship.
Yep.
We know.
Yelan is actually talking to them. Are we sure that's a good idea?
Yeah, she's giving us an opening.
Then let's go somewhere out of their line of sight so we can start investigating those boxes.
So we can snoop.
What's with the strong smell coming from these boxes? And
Oops.
there's a strange note. But Paimon can't read what it says.
Yeah, we have the cipher.
Yelan really thinks of everything, huh? But, you know how to use this thing, right?
Yeah, I don't have cipher. I didn't pull for cipher. Deciphered message. A formula made by mixing certain substances. Not very complicated, but the steps are rendered in great detail. By mixing the three main ingredients in the prescribed proportions and specific order, the desensitization effect is significantly reduced, allowing small fireworks to function as detonators. Install them in the locations shown. Then use a timer to control the explosion timing, such that the ship's hull may be destroyed in open waters. Sink their goods so they can't take part in the auction. After that, the investigating forces of both Fontaine and Lure will focus their attention on me. Don't worry, the boss won't play us out. Evacuate on your own, then pour your heart into acting out how grateful you are to have miraculously survived. Wait out the heat for 6 months, then move to finish this matter. All you need to do is bury the 15 million Mora the boss promised on at the 7th century post. No need to contact me.
Well, what does it say?
Blowing up the ship? We are on the ship.
Blowing up the ship? Are they nuts? Paimon thought this was about getting the authorities off their tails, not drawing even more attention.
Scumface needs to protect the person at the top, so he is diverting attention to an even bigger problem. And cutting off all their leads in the process.
Okay, Yelan was right. This guy is a complete lunatic. There are innocent people on this ship. We need to find and disarm those bombs as soon as possible.
Okay, this is getting serious. A code. Yeah. This is not that kind of minigame. Alright. Alright. Good. Two more. Do we have... Ah, no. We don't even have the chat. Oops. Come on, guys. Okay. I can't fail, which is pretty good. Oop, oop, oop. Another one. On the roof. I see it. Can you... Ah. I forgot how to jump down for a second. Oh, no. There are five. Five of them. Okay. I took this one, this one, this one, this one. Here. The last one. Phew.
Alright, that's all the bombs on the deck. What about the cargo hold? Do we have enough time?
Already taken care of.
Already?
Good work, you two. You stayed calm and acted fast. That was the perfect response to a situation like this.
Was Yelan testing us?
Yelan! Honestly, it's all thanks to you. It was your idea to board the ship, and we never would have been able to figure out that message without your cipher. Wait a sec. We're at Corday and Dodomani.
Recovering from the shock, I would imagine. Suddenly finding out that you're being targeted by a dangerous individual. That must have been quite the ordeal for you, gentlemen. Almost lost your cargo and your lives in one fell swoop.
Indeed. To think such evil exists in this world. I can scarcely imagine what I did to offend this fellow. Resorting to murder like this. It's quite unfathomable.
Well, no need to fear. I'll alert the Maison Gardiennage at once and ask them to send agents to Lumidus Harbor. The two of you are clearly in need of protection. Your cargo will also need to be handed over to the authorities for inspection, Mr. Corday, just to eliminate any remaining hazards. After which, the Maison Gardiennage will escort it all to its intended destination, of course.
He is not going to be happy about
So,
that.
if I may, where are your goods heading, Mr. Corday?
To the Hotel de Boer. For an auction in 2 days.
Ah, then rest assured. The Maison Gardiennage is full of diligent and responsible personnel. You can trust that your goods will arrive at the auction without a scratch.
Our sincerest thanks.
Oh yes. So sincere. After some time, the ship safely docks, the Maison Gardiennage conducts a quick safety inspection and unloads all cargo. In the meantime, we tell Yelan about the note Scumface left for Kode and Dodamani.
Oh, you scared the life out of Paimon, Yelan. Going right it up to them like that? What if they caught on and decided to, you know, try something desperate?
It's not a question of if, Paimon. I'm sure they caught on.
Mm-hmm.
But in the interest of their own survival, they had no choice but to play along. Now we can be sure the Dark Financier is getting desperate. The stint on the ship? That was him trying to cut his losses to save his own skin. He needs to get rid of anything that could be traced back to him. So, you blow up the ship. You send the goods meant for the auction straight to the bottom of the sea, and let Scamface take the heat. The last thing he wanted was for the goods to make it to the auction. But now we've ensured that they will. So he has no choice but to follow through. He could choose not to send one of his agents to the auction, and let his goods go to an unsuspecting buyer instead. But remember, their worth is inflated. It would only be a matter of time before the buyer realized the valuation was off and reported it to the authorities. As the seller, Corday would be staring down a potential conviction. At best, the Dark Financier has to find a new kind of moral laundering scheme. At worst, he loses one of his last reliable agents in Fontaine.
And if he does decide to continue with the auction, that also works in our favor.
Exactly. Our trail of evidence remains intact, and we let the buyer at the auction lead us closer to the Dark Financier.
Win-win.
Okay, so, that means, can we go over this again?
Don't worry. I'm sure the Traveler will explain it again in Paimon-friendly language. We're in the home stretch, and taking advantage of this auction is crucial. So come prepared to see this through. Officer Edler already has an informant stationed at the scene. This invitation letter will get you into the auction. I'll meet you at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days.
All right. One more. We probably should have one fighting chance, so people can try out Yelan.
Many.
Alright, time to meet back up with Yelan. Our destination? A very important auction at the Hotel de Boer. This is our chance to catch the culprit behind this whole scheme.
Yeah. I really wish the Traveler would also get some new clothes for this type of events. If ZZZ could give their characters new clothes, Genshin and Star Rail can do it too.
Good evening, patrons. Allow me to escort you to the auction.
Oh, Paimon's getting a little nervous. But we gotta keep it together. This is our best chance to catch these guys. Wow! This place is packed! Is every rich person in Fontaine here or something?
Novelette isn't here, so...
Oh, wait! The people we're after are hiding here too! It's time to get serious. Paimon knows just the thing!
Oh, not again.
What?
Detective
It's not
Paimon
like
is
we're
back.
rich like the rest of these people. We need a little something to
Sherlock
blend
Paimon.
in. Besides, if we're here as honest, hard-working detectives, we might as well look the part.
Give me the glasses.
Too bad. Paimon doesn't have another. But she'll help you make one once this is all over. An even cooler pair.
Yeah, do you promise? The Traveler could at least have some accessories. Oh, wow. What an entrance. Oh my. Oh,
You two seem raring to go. Good to see you're not nervous.
This is her trailer music.
But remember, the key to blending into an event like this is remaining calm and collected. Slow your breathing, tone down the emotion. We don't want to stand out.
All right, all right. Yeah. Also, I definitely get this waitress.
Yelan? It is you, right? It must be you.
I don't think we are the ones who need to worry about keeping a low profile. Next to the most dazzling lady in the room will be invisible. Like an ugly friend.
Well, I am the current owner of the Yenshan Tea House after all, as well as an honored guest at this auction.
Yeah, this is an appropriate outfit for her for this occasion.
So, I thought something with more of a Fontanian flair might be nice. A special outfit for a special occasion. Why? Does it look bad?
No, amazing, beautiful, show-stopping.
Not at all.
You look... it's perfect.
All right. Well, let the vacation begin. We have an auction to crash. You two are expert investigators at this point. With us working together, I'd say our chances of success are stacked higher than the cake towers in the Hotel de Boer.
We sure make a great team. But now that we're at the auction, what's our actual game plan?
This time your mission is simple. Take this dossier and pay attention to the items being auctioned. When the Dark Financier's antiques are up, all you need to do is bid. We want to drive up the price and create a bidding frenzy.
Wait, so we get to actually take part in the auction?
Yeah, also we're rich. I'm gonna go all
Thoughtless
out.
bidding usually leads to a warning, or even disqualification. But the special account you two will be using during the bidding has no credit limit. So you can drive up the price as high as you want. The more chaos we create, the better. The Dark
Nice.
Financier knows we're on his tail, so I highly doubt he sent one of his trusted agents here. The buyer is likely someone disposable, a scapegoat of sorts. After the incident with the ship, several buyers registered for the auction at the last minute. They're all wearing special pins, signifying them as tea aficionados. Our target should be among them. And I'm sure
Got
he's
it.
terrified. Because if a different buyer develops an interest in one of their inflated goods and wins the bid, it's game over for both Corday and the Dark Financier. Not to mention the buyer has limited funds at his disposal. The Dark Financier likes to work in small sums at a time, so his scapegoat can't go too overboard with the bidding.
Yeah, we need to put pressure on them.
Okay, so complicated stuff aside, the point is, they have a plan, and our goal is to mess it up. If Paimon was in their shoes, that would make her pretty nervous too.
There's seating reserved for special guests on the second floor. I'll be up there during the bidding to keep an eye on things. And to see if anyone starts to squirm. One thing going wrong might not be enough to slip him up. But target him again and again, and trust me, he'll feel the heat. Once the auction is over, we'll find somewhere secluded to corner the buyer and have a nice little chat.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah! We're on a winning streak, and we're not about to let up.
Okay then. Oh, I could have looked at the outfit. It's fine. The time is right. I should start investigating. Oh. Are we playing this part as Yelan? I see us. Pretty. Okay, show me the badges. Nope. Not you. Nope. Not you. Oh, this guy. Nice mustache. Not you. Nope. You have no choice? Okay, no problem. No. No. For some reason, I think they're not sitting, but I may be wrong. Ah, here you are. Discrete collector, bit mediacy, frequency medium. Mediacy. A collector with a low-profile bidding style who has appeared several times at important auctions. Although they haven't been attending auctions as frequently as before, their bids are always focused on the most precious of pieces. Low. A lavishly dressed lady. Based on your intel, she's a well-known figure within Fontaine's fashion world, a regular at fashion exhibitions and events, and an avid collector of unique accessories and trinkets. The records show that she has participated in such auctions multiple times before. And art critic. Bid frequency high, a regular commentator for publications like The Steambird. This affluent connoisseur with refined artistic tastes is a fixture of the auction house scene. However, their unusually late appearance at this particular auction raises some questions. Okay, I didn't even think that I had to choose one. Oops.
He's acting strange, and there's something off with his attire. No mistake, that's our guy. His tea aficionado pin is a special color. Most likely to make it easier for Corday to keep tabs on him and the situation as a whole. Which means the two don't know each other well at all. That's something we can use to our advantage.
Once the auction is over, you all meet up outside the Hotel de Boer. Officer Adler arrives with a new double agent in tow. After checking the list of auction participants, you are able to confirm his identity. He turns out to be an ordinary clerk who ran into some financial trouble. Perhaps desperation was what drove him to such a risk. Okay, settle on a bold and daring plan. I settle on a plan. The plan.
Wow, I can't believe I won the bid for this antique painted vase. She'll be a wonderful addition to my home decor.
Did you see those tea sets from Chenyu Vale? People were bidding on them left and right. My goodness, those final numbers. Far too high for my pocketbook.
This was not how it was meant to go. Where did those two come from?
Whatever your employer is offering you, the Maison Gardiennage will double it.
I would agree.
You?
To anything.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that so? Well, you might be interested to know that this hitman over here is also on a need-to-know basis. If the person wearing the blue pin loses their bid, find somewhere secluded and eliminate them. All he can do is follow orders, I suppose.
Threatening tactic, I see.
Eliminate?
You lucked out, kid. Getting cornered by the law just saved your life.
Oh, wait.
No.
Was
this
that
can't
real?
be happening. The boss said that even if I got sent to the fortress of Meropede, all I had to do was keep my mouth shut, and he would find a way to get me out.
You look a little bit crazy.
And he even paid me $3 million in advance. On that alone, I could get my wife the best medicine, help her hang on for a few more years.
Oh, a sob story.
Then, one auction.
No,
goes
I'm
wrong.
sorry about
Just
his wife.
one. And what? He's afraid I'm gonna talk? So now I'm just collateral damage?
You're risking your life to do this guy's dirty work and pad his pockets with even more cash. Compared to what he's making, what you get in return are nothing but the scraps.
I've got at least 70 people just like you locked up in the Maison Gardiennage. Need them to tell you where this ends?
No need. I'm guessing you're offering me a way out. What do you need me to do, officer?
All you need to do is arrange a meeting with your boss and have a little chat.
My boss, he's extremely careful about that kind of thing. I've only met him 3 times, to pick up the advance, to go over the plan, and to get the funds for the auction. The best I can do is take you to the place I'm supposed to deliver the goods. There's a certain method I can use to get in contact with him in case of emergencies.
All right then. But first, we need to search your home for evidence related to the case.
Phew! Mission accomplished. You managed to get through to him so fast, Yelan. Paimon almost couldn't believe it.
Well, he was already nervous and uncertain. All it took was a sincere negotiation. Once I laid his interests out on the table, it didn't take much for him to realize he stands to gain more with us than his boss. Plus, we had some very convincing performances to help seal the
I knew
deal.
it. I knew it was a
Especially
performance.
you, officer. You make an excellent hitman.
Thank you, officer.
Well, it's been a while since I've gotten to tap into a villain like that. Thought I could have pushed it a little more, honestly.
Wait. Who is the voice actor? Sounds familiar. Fonk. Mazonga Nash
kidding?
agent.
Paimon felt like she was face to face with one of our bad guys of the week.
I knew it was fake and I still felt myself tensing up. If you need a little side hustle, you can always become a part-time actor.
Well, what's next, Yelan? Want me to go after Corday or Dodamani?
What does he sound like? A little bit like Sethos, maybe?
The Sumeru authorities have Dodamani covered. They're just waiting on our signal, and they'll nab him once he makes it back to Beta Harbor. The Millilith are pursuing Scamface, so that just leaves Corday. Tail him, but be sure to keep your distance. We don't want him to tip anyone off.
You got it. I love it when a plan comes together like this.
All right then. We'll reconvene 12 hours from now, when our new double agent will lead us into the Lion's Den. It's time for the Dark Financier to face the music.
Alrighty. Okay. Last one. Should I bring out Yelan for this one? Nah.
All right, this is where the boss told me to bring the goods. This area is full of apartments and warehouses for rent. The Maison Gardiennage came through not too long ago to keep trouble off the streets. I guess boss thinks it's safer to operate right under their noses. Now, to arrange an emergency meeting, we need to activate a series of mechanisms to send him a signal. But to tell you the truth, I have no idea how to activate them. The only hint boss gave was that the code had something to do with colors.
Yeah, there was something about it in the code
Maybe
letter.
he was planning to give me more information after the auction, but that plan fell through, obviously.
Oh, wait. The Gamescom is today? Oh, okay.
Paimon was hoping it would be smooth sailing at this point. But no, of course. There's yet another obstacle. Well, after all the investigating it took us to get this far, figuring out what to do with these mechanisms should be a piece of cake.
If all goes to plan, this should be the last phase of the investigation. It's a shame, I know, but all good things must come to an end. All right, then
Let's see. Okay. Very tense music we have here. So, there is no flower. As a plant lady, that's the first thing I see. The image shows a pot of Sumeru roses, and Dodamani was... No, nothing here. No, there was something. This thing. There should be a marcotte. What is this? There are tea leaves from Chenyu Vale and something with the door. The mechanism. Okay. What are these things? Looking weird. Ah, okay, okay. Puzzle pieces. This one should be blue. Yes. See, I can be smart.
All right, the mechanisms have been activated. Now, all we have to do is wait for our target to take the bait.
You know what? For some strange reason, Paimon's not nervous at all.
My dear Monsieur Diderot, here to make excuses for your complete failure at the auction? Or to fish for a bigger cut?
Ooh. He looks fancy, but I feel like the glasses are not going well with this
Accidents happen, of
costume.
course. What I care about is whether you have the spine to deal with the consequences.
So you do believe in consequences. Seems a bit ironic, coming from the likes of you.
Oh?
Oh ho.
A trap, I presume. I've set a fair share of those myself. I suppose it's about time I stumbled into one set by someone else. No matter. Sometimes you take a chance on someone who turns
Take a
out to be
chance on me.
a disappointment. It's happened before. It's not easy to earn the dark financier Rovere Pelliccia's respect, but I must say, you three detectives are a force to be reckoned with. I suppose congratulations are in order.
At least he has a beautiful fancy name.
6 months of planning and execution was all it took to take down a moral laundering organization decades in the making. I have to hand it to the Fontaine and Liyue authorities. Your operation really has been a roaring success.
Why is the Dark Financier so polite? Not the kind of crime boss Paimon was expecting.
Yeah, come quietly.
Oh, do be serious. You thought you'd corner me, and then what? I just surrender?
If you want to do this the easy way, then yes. You know you're out of options.
For 2 months, I've watched you and Officer Edler dismantle my organization piece by piece. As you cut off my limbs, gouged out my eyes, deafened my ears. I was helpless to stop it.
Why so dramatic?
So you're planning on taking us down with you, is that it?
Why so dramatic?
Never heard that one before.
My livelihood is in tatters, Agent Yelan. Hundreds I had working under me, hundreds. And now, they're either locked up or useless. Corday is the only one who still has some value. My moral laundering days are over, we both know that. And considering how your operation's been progressing, it was only a matter of time before you locked on to me. I'm usually one to quit while I'm ahead, but you see, there's only so much a man can lose before he starts to get rather angry.
I thought it would be something more interesting.
So, Agent Yelan, even if the only score I get to settle here today is ending your precious life, well, that's a high I'll ride straight to the bank.
Ah! Clockwork Mecha! Paimon takes back what she said! This isn't very polite at all!
An old military model. Bet these go for big bucks on the black market. You two have been a huge help, but this fight is mine.
Oh, no, no, no.
Because as it so happens, he isn't the only one who has a score to settle here. If he wants to bring on the drama, then I'm more than happy to give him
Exactly.
a show.
He brought too much drama. Tasteless. Don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying it.
Here comes the catch.
Oops. Pew pew pew. Oops.
Things are about to get dicey.
Oh, does he have a geovision or something like that? Okay. Stop messing around. Come on.
Game's up. Fun's over. Busted.
Come on. Ah, that's so frustrating.
Here comes the catch.
Okay, time to die. Nice.
Unbelievable. You've bested me. Fair and square.
Any last words? Perhaps a bit too dramatic, isn't it? I'd rather not give a soapbox to a piece of scum like you. No, I think I'll say my piece instead. You can pretend to have seen the error of your ways, but it doesn't matter, because you're going to rot in prison for the rest of your life. And every moment of every day you'll be cursing the greed that put you there.
Yeah, and Risley can deal with
Every
you.
coin of dirty money that you've pocketed over the years is just another nail in your coffin. And all you'll be able to do is curl up in the corner of your cell like a dying animal and waste away whatever remains of your pathetic life.
Yeah, that's also way too dramatic.
You're not a detective, no. You're some kind of demon.
If you knew what's good for you, you'd have walked away from this fight. But it's too late for that now.
Oh, no. Okay. Police violence, police
After
violence.
6 months of hard work, I finally get to tick off the mission accomplished box at the end of the case file. Take this guy back to the court of Fontaine to stand trial. Don't let him try anything. With any luck, we'll get to send him off to prison before the day is out.
Yeah, if he stays alive.
Oh, Miss Yelan, Traveler, Paimon. As a personal thanks for all your help, you deserve half of the bonus I'm getting for this case. I will also request that the Maison Gardiennage extend our utmost thanks to our partners in Liyue.
I appreciate the sentiment, Officer Edler, but that's too kind. I was just doing my job. I can't, in good conscience, accept even a single Mora. I'll have to pass up any invitations for banquets or tea tastings as well. If you want to reward someone for going above and beyond during this operation, it should be the Traveler and Paimon.
If you insist.
Wow. Paimon's had her detective cap on for so long, analyzing all those
I'm not
clues
gonna
and
say no.
trying to uncover their schemes, that her brain hurts. But at the same time, she feels smarter than before. Maybe Paimon really does have what it takes to be a real detective.
Well, if you're interested in this line of work, we're heading to the Maison Gardiennage to get a confession out of these guys. Did you want to tag along?
You really mean it? Yes! 100% yes!
Do we?
Is that okay, Traveler?
Oh, yeah.
Paimon's gonna go with Officer Edler and learn some cool new detective skills.
Yeah,
Who
of
knows?
course.
Maybe they'll come in handy someday.
Paimon going somewhere without us? That's new. Who better to watch over you than the police officer?
Alright! Then let's rendezvous outside the Palais Mnemonia.
Police officer who does violence on the a suspect. If I may.
Well, both our lives can get back to normal now, Traveler. After talking about it for so long, I finally have the chance to enjoy a real vacation.
Congrats.
Mind humoring me for a bit, Traveler?
I'd be delighted. That's convenient. I can
Add
just
Astra.
applesauce.
Thank you for. Add Astra.
Applesauce. I think that this soundtrack is amazing for Yelan. Oops.
Try and stop me!
Where are we going? Hi.
What a nice night. Fresh from maritime flowers, fragrant perfume from the shop on the corner, the rich aroma of coffee beans, all blended together in the night breeze. Makes for quite the relaxing atmosphere. If only we were on a rooftop terrace somewhere, enjoying a few glasses of sparkling wine and getting pleasantly tipsy.
Oh. Yeah, you deserve to celebrate. Let's.
All right, then let's look for a place to stop. I wonder what special drinks the hidden taverns of this city offer. Oh, but first, I wanted to head to the Confrérie of Cabriere before it closes. Mind helping me pick out some perfume to go with this outfit? I also heard about the intricate timepieces,
to
clockwork
Emily.
furnishings, and fine jewelry you can get around here. There should be quite a few souvenirs worth perusing.
The longer you work, the more you want to spend.
Well, with the most cultured traveler in all of Tevat by my side, I should take advantage of this opportunity. I'm counting on you not to steer me wrong.
Perfume, clothes, jewelry. Wonderful night.
I'm satisfied. This has been a nice trip abroad. A very nice trip indeed. I wish I could take my time, maybe extend my stay a few more days. No one likes to be rushed on vacation.
Why does it sound like you're about to get back to work?
It
Because
can't be
she
helped.
does.
Duty calls. I still have to write up a formal report on the case and develop a more sophisticated cargo inspection system. Then I'm off to the location of my next assignment, Nodcry.
Oh! Okay. That's where Paimon and I are headed next to. Everybody is getting to Notcry. Notcry is going to... We're going to see everyone there. Has something happened?
No, nothing like that.
Oh?
Just meeting an intelligence partner to
She
decide on
touched
a
me.
mutually beneficial agreement going forward. And to set some boundaries.
An intelligence partner.
I'll fill you in later. For now, why don't we take a picture together to commemorate this exciting trip to Fontaine?
And you taking me under your wing. And the success of our operation.
That's right. After this, I know I can trust you to have my back, Traveler. Or should I say, Agent. I say we put the forensic imaging device to use one last time to take this picture. Perhaps we'll cross paths in Notcry.
Yeah.
If so, I hope this collaboration was just the first of many.
I hope not only in events. We look so happy. Cute. Oh. After efficiently tracking down and completely dismantling the moral laundering team of Dark Financier, you enjoyed a brief vacation in Fontaine with Yelan. To commemorate this mission, you took a snapshot with the forensic imaging device. Cuties. I love this one. Oop. Alrighty, and that was a wrap. I'm going to save my wishes just in case they're making some of Notcry characters standard. Because I have... Oh no, I don't have all standard characters. I don't have the new one, the Mizuki. Mizuki. Afterward completed, event details. Okay, so the free outfit for Yelan was a lie. Of course. I'm a gullible. I may be. It's okay. There is no one in the chat to tell me how wrong I am, but so I'm just making my own mistakes as I go. Yay. Also, I have 67 wishes. That's enough for one guarantee of someone. Right. That was a short and sweet event. Like, really short for Genshin standards, and I always liked photography events. And the story was comprehensible, not too easy, not too difficult. Just enough to enjoy and chill in the filler before not cry. And I like how they tease not cry with every quest, every event, every character that we see recently. Ugh. Can't wait for this. Also, if we have... Oh no, we have 20 days, only 20 days till Not Cry. And that means that next week is the Not Cry stream? Ooh, okay. I'm not ready. Also, I'm ready, but not ready. Okay, without further ado. We are stopping Genshin. And we are switching to Honkai Star Rail. Hello? It's time. I think that the restaurant event in Star Rail is longer than this one. Manager events are usually a bit longer. Not as long as the ZZZ Subian Temple restoration, I hope, because this one was also time locked and I didn't like this one bit. Star Rail, Star Rail, Star Rail, Star Rail, Star Rail. Yo. Why can't I choose this? Ah, okay. Here we are. I have to look at the Gamescom after that. Probably not on stream, but still. I was doing some dailies today. Was it today? Yeah, today. But I didn't finish. One Piece broadcast. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Dun, dun. Also, I still have the new, not pure fiction. I can't do pure fiction. The new Apocalyptic Shadow. We'll see. For now, I want... I want to spend some energy on my dailies just to not worry about it after the event.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
We're going to do 2 or 3 runs, and after that, move to the event. I have accidentally started the story when I was playing the 3.5 story quest just the beginning, because I tried to talk to Cyrene, and apparently I started the quest. And I had to go until the town of Little Fairies. I found out about the restaurant, and that's it. I didn't do any managing, any minigames, I didn't get to any new characters that participate in the event, so I'm still pretty in the dark about it.
Pitiless. Show no mercy.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
And guide you on your path.
To the sword. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Open sesame. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Doubt farewell. Here, this thunder.
Show no mercy.
Serenity is before me.
Okay, one more.
Doubt farewell.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Serenity is before me.
Expand your thinking.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. Doubt farewell. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
Serenity is before me.
Conflict is pitiless.
Yeah. Still using Jinyuan. He was my first main. And just look at these numbers.
Serenity is before me. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Show no mercy. Conflict is pitiless.
Okay, one more.
Doubt farewell.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
Serenity is before me.
Conflict is pitiless.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Expand your thinking. Watch it grow.
Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
Doubt farewell.
Conflict is pitiless.
Serenity is before me.
Here is thunder.
Doubt farewell. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Okay. It's getting kinda cold.
Show no mercy.
One sec. I have to close my window. So, one more.
Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
Streamer is back. Streamer is safe from the cold.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a boy.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Serenity is before me.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Torment and doubt farewell.
Here is thunder.
Right, almost done. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Dailies are done. Good. Amazing. Oh, I have 2 pulls. Okay, I'm not going to pull now. I'm going to save it for some special occasion. Alright? Oh, hi, Silence. I wish I had more pulls for her. But I don't. Oh, I also wanted to read as I've written from the quest. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Saga of Heroes.
Back then, the tides of the Chrysos War had not yet engulfed this city-state of Talenton. And the young princess inside the gates once loved to roam without worries.
She was a princess
She snuck
before she was an
hidden
imperator.
grounds while the servants were away, but was shocked by what she saw on that day. A chessboard, a stack of pieces, and a strange woman. The board dissected by daylight and shadow, the pieces polished from rough stones uneven.
Her teacher?
Fancy a game? If you are my match, then I'll call you my friend.
The stranger's voice was husky and coarse.
If you can beat me, then I'll call you my teacher.
The princess proudly retorted.
Oh, cutie.
Despite the bravado, the princess had never touched chess. The defeat made her study in earnest, acknowledging the other as a teacher.
Yeah, so Ridra was arrogant. Well, not arrogant, but you know what I mean, even when she was a
First,
child.
She learned the knights, bishops, rooks, and queen. Then how to defend, attack, capture, and checkmate.
I have learned all there is to learn.
Barely out of childhood, the princess raced into games of chess. Those who looked down on her faced many losses. Those who glorified themselves forfeited in a mess. At her prime, none could rival her at all. But she still recalled what the stranger said.
My origins bring dark omens. So never tell others where your teacher is from.
Oh,
Then the waves of the
Styxia or
Chrysos
something.
War washed over the world. The Achaemons welcomed a ruler. She was deemed imperator and loved to play chess with herself. She regarded all things as pieces, whether Chrysos heirs or Titans magnificent. Before every god-slaying campaign, she thought of the stranger from her childhood, as if that woman had always lived in her mind.
Isn't it lonely to play chess against yourself?
The princess did not understand at the time. But now, she who bore the crown finally realized. The flame chase's beginning was like fuel being tossed onto the fire, and in the unending road of marching banners and war cries, she finally had the time to meditate.
By playing chess?
There were often jesters behind the king, curious about her past in her old city lost to time. One claimed the Imperator was cruel,
Executing her own teacher.
Another stated the Imperator was biased, learning from an
Oh,
enemy
wow.
hostage.
Ah, so she was an enemy
Many
of
such
her state.
rumors abounded, with no origin.
Maybe. Rumors are rumors.
That was indeed the criminal sentence I read out.
The Imperator stated evenly,
My teacher was an enemy hostage whom my elders had imprisoned. Her state betrayed our alliance and must be executed according to law. But she taught me chess, so why can't I chisel the word teacher on her tombstone now?
She can do whatever she wants.
when the princess personally cleaned up the possessions of the dead, she caught sight of an incomplete game on the ground. The stranger's hoarse chuckle still echoed in her ear, laughing at the eternal fate of imprisonment, and at how the one facing her was the princess of the enemy.
Pretty ironic, yeah?
Your final game for me, my teacher.
The princess imagined the end game over and over. Even when she took the imperial crown, she still dreamt of the black and white board. The concealed truths suddenly dawned on her during a more difficult contest in the future. An unfinished game might be the opponent's lifelong barrier.
Okay. So we found out that she was a princess.
The Imperator's army stormed into the northern states for the first time, passing through city gates scorched by war.
Another tyrant still!
So exclaimed the angry child. The rock tossed from up high hit the girl's crown. The crowd shrieked and retreated, fearful of a ruler's flames of fury. The girl reached out, not to straighten the crown on her head, but to help up the child shivering in dread.
I heard in the old laws of this land, whoever assaults the crown shall be punished. But I wear another land's crown. And your old laws should also be abolished.
That's pretty generous of
After
her.
many days, the gold weaver discovered in shock that wearing a crown or a hat to the side was now this land's fashion. Likely to
Okay.
remove the Imperator's
That's
name
pretty
and
cute.
tradition.
That's adorable, actually. Like
The
a symbol of her
so-called
benevolence.
heroes with golden blood in their veins all have the qualities to fight for the core flames. Who's to say this was not the gods' plan? To have the heroes at each other's throats so the divine could hide in old law's lair and laugh, play, and gloat.
That was
Who made this world a chessboard, and with one stroke, one river, created the boundary between God and man?
Dux
Lagos.
Gladiorum, Dux Carminum, Dux Helcalithist, Dux Fragoris, Dux
Okay, sorry.
I will insist on crossing the Rubicon. Gather the might of all heroes and begin the journey to slay gods.
Rubicon Mansion?
Half of the core flames were now in her hands, and the hidden trickery titan stirred, leaving taunts.
Oh, Zagreus. Grow taller, puny Empress, otherwise you won't be able to catch
The
me.
Imperator summoned the heroes to discuss, finally stopping after much hesitation. As they had already pinned down the bones of Earth's beast, they let that thief live for a bit longer in bliss. The warrior of the fractured blade laughed boldly.
Our sovereign is good at open strategies and struggles with trickery. But where is that live fish?
The Imperator replied with a chuckle.
Her? She probably disliked the scent of cats and submerged herself in the baths.
The years spent with her dukes didn't seem too far distant. Yet only after the end of many wars did the heroes discover how the Imperator's form walked more and more alone.
The road of a ruler is a lonely one. One day, we'll only be able to see her retreating form.
Is this High Sealands talking?
The Master of Singing Waves was worried too. When
Or
all
Aglaya?
others had departed in intoxication, the two of them gazed into each other's eyes,
Longingly.
towards torrents
Longingly.
deeper than their fates, and sank into profound
Sadly.
silence.
Drink one more cup with me, my dear follower.
In the end, the Imperator first broke the silence.
When compared to the taste of salt and blood, I sometimes miss your ambrosia.
About the destruction soon to be born and the eternally occurring extrapolation, the Anti-Catherians spoke of all this in words unceasing.
So this is the old world I must fight against.
The girl's expression bore no sorrow or tragedy. Instead, she looked more solemn and ready than ever.
He told her, yeah, and
Whoever stated that two kings could not meet face to face in chess?
I am the sovereign of Akama. I once faced the gods. So what do I have to fear about the laws hanging behind such gods? I will chop up the old laws and let them be firewood for the new.
No matter the cost.
yeah. I have a lot of thoughts about Ceridra.
Was the Imperator's lifelong conviction. Never changed, always persistent.
But I respect her. Do we get to see the last one? Yeah, because she is dead.
Dreamed that the Imperator's statue stood before the world-wearing altar, her gaze level with that of the gods. Then, blood gushed out from the statue's orifices.
Oh, damn.
People, in cheers and elation, washed their hands in that golden blood.
Who is talking?
The tyrant's life will end with violent death. None will weep, and all will cheer as her statue topples.
Not so sure about that, my guy.
Before the dawn comes.
A vengeful aristocrat, one whose title was stripped by the Imperator, thus spoke.
We cannot agree with your excessive
Oh,
deeds.
Tribi.
You have imprisoned Trebios' split selves, demanding that divine authority regress into the ruler's mouthpiece. We will reveal your future with the prophecy. And tell in truth, your crusade will indeed be a smooth path. Yet in the same breath, we see omens of your death, a demise in an absolute pure darkness. Even so, please excuse us, as our eyes continue to be drawn to your crown's flames.
Well, yeah, mine too. Her crown and flames are very distinct.
Torum. We don't exactly hate that name.
In the name
Like fate?
of Yanisopolis' priestess, holy maiden, and oracle, thus spoke the Imperator's ducks.
I have to confess, I still don't understand what ducks means.
Allow me to remind you, your life is now on a countdown with the fall of law.
Yapper is yapping again.
Will become law. I must confirm, is our deal still going strong? Is the future I promised you more satisfying? You are as resolute as always. Good. Oh, as ever. This
Oh, you're getting too excited, Lygus. Chill.
and all mundane and average worlds need someone like you. Let us end this
Don't
extrapolation.
put your hands on him.
Amphorius is the Yoros, the Imperator's co-conspirator, like Kirkus.
Thus spoke.
The Imperator betrayed the Flame Chase Alliance. And I was the
High
sinner who
silence, yeah.
paved the way for her achievements.
Yeah.
Like how a deep-sea fish cannot escape the tide's push and pull. I granted her an end fitting for a tyrant. Her dying smile. Gaze towards my tear-swollen
Oh, doomed Yuri. Yeah. We have to put Lygus, High Silence, and Sunday in the same room. One is always going to be talking about fish. One is always going to be talking about cave metaphor, and the other about the Chamani
She
Duff.
commanded me to wash away all sins and filth, and return a blinding dawn to the holy city. She commanded me to set up stones and monuments in lightless seabeds to commemorate our friends. But who will remember her achievements?
She will.
I will. I will rest with her in a lonely song.
The song was
Electra, the last
Ugh.
air of the ocean,
Ecstasy.
who played music on the waves alone, spoke thus.
so pure and sad.
Please record
Holy.
the truth of my life, dear author. No need for words of praise or solemnity, just as I once instructed Dux Carminum. The histories of rulers are not for recording our merits, but for warning future generations. As for why the Imperator died, and what reproach she would face in life and death, those should be left for the new world to judge.
That's a solid
I have
opinion.
personally entered my end.
Very reasonable.
A self-flagellation. Let the boiling gold covering the holy city be stamped with my name. For I am certain I have won half a move against the gods. And this unfinished game will be left to the future to reach completion.
Seridra, the only Imperator the holy city had ever seen, spoke thus.
Oh, rest in peace, Seridra. I hope to see you again. She had one, actually. Oh, wait. Yeah. Huh. I may have more Stellar Jades that I imagined.
My friend, have you heard of the rosy celestial
March.
nymph? Whether in a corner of the archives or in the depths of a cave, you can always find legends about her. She had hair like a rosy pink dawn, and a smile that could thaw the most glacial ice. Some say she was Nikador's nemesis, while others say Nestia was infatuated with her.
That's pretty good.
Mysterious and beautiful celestial maiden, how I wish to turn into a slate, forever etched with your tale.
Simp.
Many claim to have seen that celestial maiden, either in the half-remembered dreams of early morning, or in the gossip and whispers after supper.
The Trailblazer here sounds so happy.
She once whispered in my ear.
She once saved my life.
She gifted me an ice crystal.
A
Her
nice crystal.
worshippers recite her deeds, even writing some into family teachings. Curious poets ask up and down the land, only to find that the details of these encounters are difficult to recount, even for the witnesses themselves. In the entire holy city, there
Interesting.
are none who can provide proof of her existence.
She's like fleeting here and there in memories, but not
It is
in
known
reality.
Since when the celestial maiden was always mentioned together with time. People recite her name during prayer to beg for miracles to appear faster. It is said that even in the selection of priests of time,
Oh.
girls with pink hair are preferred.
Wait, yeah.
Still didn't pick me. Maybe I need to go dye my hair.
The brunette candidate was upset, but the examiner responded with a smile.
Don't forget the healer of Twilight. Has a head of pink hair. She's a descendant of the sky.
Exactly.
Scholars and poets discuss at length the origins of the rosy celestial maiden, but all mothers tell the same tale. That princess came from beyond the sky.
With
Her
us, yes.
shooting star, like crystal ice, pierced the fog of the Veil of Evernight.
Did she appear
She made
there
friends with the Titan.
during
Whenever
Evernight?
the months of Evernight descended, they would meet again. The children loved that tale. Therefore, as the moon turned and shifted phases, the story became true. But someone always questions, unable to read the air.
There are no worlds beyond the sky. So how can the rosy celestial maiden come from there?
Non-believers.
Rosy celestial maiden, a world beyond the sky.
The reckless adventurer takes out the photo-stone, claiming it is the true work of the rosy celestial
Is it
maiden.
this guy that was in 3.0?
The citizens laugh at this tale, with few accepting it as true. After all, long before the guests beyond the sky arrived, the legend of the rosy celestial maiden had already covered the world. So, my friend, have you really heard of the rosy celestial maiden?
Now I don't know anymore. If her legend was here before us, well, before some of the cycle. We have so many cycles that I'm getting kind of confused. That's normal, unfortunately. You are the oldest of countless beings and must protect these brothers and sisters.
In years spent wandering the earth, the giant dragon always remembered the Titan's words for their worth. The beasts of the land surrounded it in protection, while twisted beings shuffled and roared, and delicate chimeras climbed up its shoulders.
Cuties.
The tiny humans came into being. They dashed alongside the giant dragon, then, in the blink of an eye, disappeared across the land.
So the Titan is slow. What a beautiful era of peace.
Yet the deep irises of the giant dragon
Oh no.
in gloom. The ancient creature saw earlier than the Titan did, hidden in the deep ocean, the incoming doom. The giant dragon recalled at the moment that strife was born, the chalice of plenty sighed, and the heretical tide spread from the sea. Bearing
black
their
tide.
bone-gnawing pain and agony, Giorio's tightened every fiber in their body, no longer hearing the call of their creations clearly.
Yeah, poor guy. Your pain. Oh, I got chills from this.
Dragon once swore an oath at the
From the
Titan's
voice.
breast. And now, the dragon silently turned and departed, leaving the plateaus and mountains of a secluded world and entering the bustling cities humankind crowded. Thousands of years later, the giant dragon realized those tiny creations of Kefir
Who is this?
had rooted their civilization.
I don't even understand what I'm seeing.
How can there be such a huge Dromus?
Dromus? No, that's a walking mountain of gold.
Curious residents were amazed at its appearance, while greedy brokers
Oh no.
calculated
Did they
its
try
value.
to mine the
Yet
Titan?
The giant dragon simply walked in leisure, not harming a single building of any stature, nor paying heed to anyone.
Very demure,
It
very mindful.
quietly listened to the people's language, and its form dissolved in the flames of war. Many years later, Akula closed their eyes, and the giant dragon's steps were finally halted. A swordmaster who broke the waves stopped its way, and a ruler, commander of the chessboard, looked up with inquiry.
Are you the Dromus that
Oh,
has been attacking our
Ceridra.
states?
Okay.
The commander invited the giant dragon to hunt the divine flames together. The giant dragon nodded, but it did not look at the commander, and never mentioned where it came from. Its timeless sight
Oh,
had already seen
Iran,
past
thank you for the
Finn
follow.
Chase's final plight.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much. Okay.
Georios shall be executed here.
Oh, Ceridra, why are you executing people left and right?
In a painful daze, closed their eyes with a sigh.
I do not blame you, wild ancestor of all souls.
Suddenly, the mountains shook and the land cracked. The wounds dealt by the black tide, once mended by the Titan, now tore the land apart. The calamity of lands asunder. Who should shoulder such a duty? The giant dragon sunk into the earth in answer. For the earth was the breast of Giorios, and the dragon's birthplace. And from that day forth, Amphorius had a new legend of how a giant dragon collected the broken lands and once again made the earth whole.
Oh, I love Georios. It is pretty obvious that Georios, that Danhan is getting this Titan's authority. But I'm so interested in how, why, when. Oh, there is a lot of High Sealens. I think I'll return to High Sealen's story later. This book is dedicated to us. What's this? Oh, okay. Here. Damn, this is so interesting. But I really want to get to the event. Right. Gonna be consistent. Event time.
Misery and bliss.
Serini?
Same no matter where you go.
Oh. Holy lag. Hey yo. Stop it. Shush. Is this the ID Silesia? Okay. Let's go to this screen. Maybe it's going to be better. Miss you. Come back soon. Of course I miss you. Everybody. Oh, message failed to... Oh? Looking for little old me, but you're wondering where I've disappeared to, huh? The trick is a little bit of magic. I worked some fairy magic to leave this message in ID Silesia. Ah, that's why. I won't be back for a bit, and I'd hate for you to feel alone without me. But don't worry, our memories are still here, scattered all around ID Silesia. And I left you a letter too. Go check the Sacrament courtyard. Why is the lag so strong here? It wasn't that bad before. Do I need to get Finan out here? I will. Don't tempt... Damn. Come on, stop it. Okay, what can I do?
I will walk to the end with all your wills, no matter the cost.
What can I... Oopsie. What can I... Damn. What can I exit to make it easier for my laptop?
I will walk to the end with all your wills.
Better? A little bit? It was fine last stream. Is it the letter that Serini left? Serini has already left ID Silesia with you, beginning the 33,550,337th return with you as the deliverer. As if she sensed you'd one day return again, she quietly left behind a letter on the table just before you left. Looks like you still remember what I said. Every story has to come to an end. ID Silesia is where your next journey begins. When you're ready, set out from here. By the time you read this letter, I may have already left the village. But I will never disappear. The memories we shared in ID Silesia will stay with you in my place. Until the day we meet again. That was a sweet letter. Not even too depressing. God, why is the lag so strong? Please. Enough. Okay. My God. I can't. Let's try to teleport again. No? No luck? Wow. That's like 3.5 FPS. Oh my God. What's going on with you? Laptop. Stop it. Get some help. Okay. We're back. We're back. Thank God.
This way! Everyone's already setting things up!
No, we're not back.
Everyone?
Okay, let me try to close the game and go back. This is my last resort. Cut my life into pieces. Do, 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 do. Okay. Guys, cross your fingers.
This way! Everyone's already
Okay.
setting things up.
Oh, good.
Everyone?
Okay, we're safe. What's this? Visitor to the Fairy Kingdom. Once, in a village wrapped in golden waves of wheat, there lived a boy with hair as bright as moonlight. He loved to sit beneath the olive tree near the altar of Onyx, drifting into dreams as he watched the clouds shift into fantastical shapes. One evening, as the sky turned a fiery orange, the boy saw a glowing fairy flutter out of a hollow in the olive tree. It sparkled like a star on a lip, gleaming brightly in the twilight. "Hello, little star," the boy whispered. The fairy giggled, waved at him, then darted back into the tree. Curious, the boy crawled into the hollow and found himself in a magical tunnel. He crawled on deeper and deeper until he arrived at a breathtaking place. The flowers here sang, mushrooms grew as big as little houses, and countless glowing fairies danced in the sky. "Welcome to our kingdom," a tiny fairy wearing a crown of dandelions said as he skipped around. "I am Prince Stardust. You are the first human to find us." The boy looked around and saw that the fairies lived in tree hollows and mushroom houses, eating only wild fruits and honey. "When winter comes, do you get hungry?" he asked. Stardust nodded, his glow dimming. "In winter, we have no fruits to eat. We must sleep on empty stomachs." "I'll teach you how to grow food," the boy said in exhilaration. He brought magical seeds and planted them in a sunlit patch of earth. The fairies watched wide-eyed as he pressed the seeds into the soil. "Seeds need a kiss from the sun and a hug from the rain," the boy explained. "And then they will become delicious food, just like Onyx's miracle. Time will turn tiny seeds into great treasures." The fairies clapped and cheered, eagerly mimicking him as they planted more seeds. The boy also brought a magical pot with him. "This is the blessed magical cauldron," he said mysteriously. "It makes food taste sweeter and more fragrant." With the boy's help, the fairies quickly learned how to brew soup, bake bread, and make desserts. The fairies also learned how to store food for the winter. Before long, the fairy kingdom was filled with joy. The fields bloomed with vegetables, and the air in the kitchens was filled with the fragrance of baking bread and sweet treats. The fairies no longer feared going hungry in the winter. When it was time to leave, the boy made a promise to the fairies. "When spring arrives and the flowers bloom, I'll return with more friends." The fairies cheered, adorning the kingdom with the brightest flowers for more guests in the days to come. "I'll be back soon," the boy called, waving as he crawled back out of the tree hollow. Oh, it's final, isn't it? But after he left, the fairies have been waiting day and night, and yet the boy never returned. The fairies lit never-ending firefly lanterns, hoping they would guide him back to the kingdom. Now, when the moonlight spills over the wheat fields, you might hear the fairies singing a lullaby. "Little boy, remember us still. Return with your friends to our fairy-filled hill." And even today, the fairies are still waiting for promises in this land are never forgotten. Now I'm sad. I am laughing because it's a defense mechanism and I'm sad. Dolly ma'am. Oh? The first letter. To our friend from the outside, I'll say. Do come and make friends with the fairies, ma'am. Everyone here is warm and welcoming. Remember, only children with pure hearts can ever find path to the maze. I've included some little gifts with this letter. Hope you have a wonderful time in the maze, ma'am. Spoken by Dola, ma'am. But you're the only one here. This is not event specific, so let's go. Oh, don't be scared. Mimi friend. Oh, Saridra and Aglaya? Okay.
Managing this place is bound to be full of endless, trivial responsibilities. Do you really intend to personally shoulder the leadership role?
I already accepted the invitation and arrived in the fairy's home, so it's only right that I personally see to things. Otherwise, by avoiding my duties, wouldn't I be merely posing as Imperator?
Why are these two here? It's been a while, Aglaya. Not that long, but...
Whatever do you mean? It was just a few minutes ago that we were together.
Yeah, whatever you say.
He seems excited and wants to play the new friend game with everyone. Let's humor him.
Yeah, thank you for saving me, Sarini.
I believe they need no further introduction. Aglaya and Saritra are prominent figures with great expertise in managing teams.
Word had reached me that Cyrene found an excellent manager. Seeing you today, I must say, you do have a noble bearing.
Yeah, right.
I, leader of
The
the
trash
Alliance,
bearing.
Imperator of the Holy City, shall serve as your restaurant supervisor. Should you have any questions about management, feel free to come and ask.
Alright.
As for assembling the team, I planned ahead. If my timing is right, those two should be back any moment now.
Right on.
No.
To be waitstaff. Brienne's onboarding them.
Finan. And Trien, but Finan. We saw Trien in 3.5, but Finan was just non-existent. Fighting the Black Tide somewhere.
The trial menu is ready too. Don't worry. These are all my best dishes. There won't be any issues.
Ah, those two, exactly what I expected.
Treeby, Trinen, Trian, responsible for our delivery service.
Yeah,
and
because...
also great mentors for the team.
Because they're the past titan.
Our good friend who insists he's a fantastic cook. He's acting as the restaurant's provisional head chef.
Think I can only rustle up provisions? No way. I make proper,
Yeah.
serious dishes. If you don't believe me, I'll show you what I can do. Right here.
Go on.
The fairy waitstaff are all itching to start. No point in delaying. Time to test the results of everyone's training.
God, I love them all.
Oh, things are going even smoother than I expected. Since everyone's ready.
Oh, I love them.
All right, let's start the first day of operations. It's all up to you now, manager.
Restaurant manager reporting for duty. Ah, cutie. It reminds me of some games. What is it? Stardew Valley vibe, honestly. Observe the needs and click on the menu to place orders in the kitchen. After ordering, the kitchen will prepare meals in sequential order. You can order in advance and up to 3 portions of each dish can be stored. When the meal is ready, the bubble above the customer's head will light up. Click to assign a waiter to serve the meal. I think I played games like that in maybe 2012. Place your order with the kitchen. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What do you mean, little late? We are just in time. The lettuce so tender and green. Yay! Okay, I'm a bit confused on the interface, but... Oops. Oh, sorry guys. Bless me. Okay. That was easy.
I hereby declare the fairy restaurant's very first day of business has come to a perfect close. Of course, it
Very
must have been a
quickly.
breeze for you, right? Not going to say a few words?
Yeah, I'm scared for the next day. Thank you all for your hard work and dedication. I am a manager. I know what to say.
Perhaps you might just have some leadership potential.
However, if we want to offer the
Mayhaps.
fairies a wider variety of dishes, our current range of ingredients is still quite lacking.
Absolutely! If we don't keep updating the menu, the guests will get tired of the same old dishes.
Oh, that won't be a problem. I foresaw this and hired 2 experts in agriculture and forestry.
Anaxa?
Though I must say, one of them took quite a bit of effort to
Anaxa.
convince. But in the end, it all worked out. They should be at the farm right now.
Glaya, you're amazing as
Who's the
always.
second one?
All right, let's go take a look at the
Agriculture and forestry? Maybe,
Professor Anaxa,
Hyacinth.
the limited sunlight problem.
Refer to me as Anaxagoras, Hyacinth. A field trip is no excuse to disregard classroom discipline.
It's really them.
Anaxa sounds like he woke up just recently.
Firstly, call me Anaxagoras. Secondly, I have no interest in feeding small creatures. My assistant will take care of trivial chores.
Don't let the professor's cold demeanor fool you. When we first arrived, he was the most excited of all. He was going on and on. This is a miracle of alchemy. And then dove right toward those tiny critters. Honestly, I was worried he'd toss the fairies into a matrix right then and there.
I wouldn't go that far. At most, I take a few samples for research purposes.
That's probably not allowed either. I was talking so much that I almost forgot what you came here for. Grey, you're curious about the farmland, right? The professor just finished developing some crops perfect for the local environment. If you're interested, you can try planting some yourself.
Yep. Okay, so we're planting and cooking. Needs money, click and drag. Oh, don't I know it? I planted a lot this year. Everywhere? Pew. Can I plant this? Okay.
All done. Now we just wait a day and the field will be full of ripe crops.
They grow that fast? The ecology of the Membrance Maze is just amazing, yeah. If only.
From the Academy of Reason, something this trivial should be no trouble at all for them. Ever since we arrived in the maze, it's been one thing after another. I'm feeling a little worn out. I'm starting to feel sleepy too. I guess it's time to wind down. All right, we'll meet here again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Little Grey, hurry up. Look, the fairies are already lining up outside the restaurant. Ma'am, why isn't it open yet? I'm growing full fur roots here. Can't believe our soft launch is already such a hit. The crops in the field should be ready too. Now it's time to go loud, partner. Looks like our head chef can't wait to get started. Why don't we open for business now? Let's not keep the fairies waiting. Alright. But before we open for the day, I need to confirm. What's your vision for the restaurant's future? As the supervisor, I'll need to plan accordingly based on your direction. A plan? I don't really get that stuff. Isn't it enough if more fairies come to eat? If we are just talking traffic, we've got two approaches: run discounts or boost table turnover. Each one puts different demands on the team. And most important, more customers means more management pressure, which is not always a good thing. A long-term goal really would help. As a mind picking a direction for us to aim toward. Memshlin. Make more money. We remember the village chief's request was to revitalize the restaurant. Making a profit was more of a side effect. Be bigger and better. A little value for a goal. We need something that can be evaluated more concretely. 3-star restaurant. Nice. Now that sounds fun. Everyone working together, overcoming challenges to raise our rating, and becoming the most beloved restaurant in the end. That's a fun story, don't you think? As it happens, I picked this up on the way here. The Memshlin Gourmet Guide. Mem, attention everyone, mem. The Membrance Maze's food review is about to begin. Invited restaurants should deliver their dishes to the Wanderer's Woods. Late entries will not be accepted. The review council meets regularly. The panel consists of 2 fairy representatives and 1 special guest. Rating standards are as follows: 1 star, an excellent restaurant; 2 star, an outstanding restaurant worth a detour; 3 stars, an extraordinary restaurant worth organizing a special trip for; 4 stars, can't think of anything better. Reminder, attempting to bribe judges with delicious food is strictly forbidden, absolutely not allowed. Our little place isn't even listed yet, so no stars to speak of. Since the review is held regularly, why don't we set our ultimate goal as becoming a Memshlin 4-star restaurant? 1 more star than 3? I don't mind. It's a golden opportunity to build our reputation. If we can boost our rating, we'll attract even more customers. Besides, simply submitting our dishes for review won't interfere with regular operations. Then it's settled. You just might become the very first 4-star restaurant owner in the entire maze. Okay, sounds good to me. It's really impressive, actually. A 4-star rating means the highest possible praise from the fairies. It's a huge honor. Little Grey, don't forget there is something else. The guidebook says we need to submit the restaurant's name when we enter the review. Right, we've all just been calling it the fairy restaurant this whole time. Well, let's leave the naming to our manager. It's gotta sound impressive and appealing too. Naming. A task that has driven you to the brink many times before, yeah. Once again, you search through your mental archives hoping to find the perfect name that captures your vision. My restaurant shall be called the Trailblazers Hearth. Oh, I like this. It's sweet. I dislike the community canteen. Crisis Air Activity Center, custom name too. Maze Grand Hotel. Community canteen. I don't like the name canteen. Crisis Air Activity Center. Decided. Saying which things again, yeah. Let's think it over. I don't know. I want to choose some funny name, but at the same time, Maze Grand Hotel. What should I call it? The Trailblazers Hearth. Naming your domain after yourself. The audacity of a true monarch. Wait. I want to see all the reactions. Maze Grand Hotel. We love that one. Makes us think of a banquet full of tasty treats. I've got no issue with that name. Just a shame no one from the village can actually come dine in the maze. Custom name too. Since I should learn from them this time. No. Let's do Maze Grand Hotel. Let's go. From this moment on, the restaurant shall be known as May's Grand Restaurant. May's Grand Hotel it was, wasn't it? Okay. The gourmet review will be held after closing today. Until then, everyone focus on boosting our revenue. If we can't even meet our baseline income target, showing up for a review should just make us a laughingstock. Oh, and one more thing. Our mission is to serve the fairies great food. That means our dishes must remain front and center. If we keep arguing, the fairies' stomachs will start growling. Let's save the rest for after we open the doors. We'll be counting on you. Now I hereby declare May's Grand Restaurant is officially open for business. Guys, they deceived me. They said May's Grand Hotel. Okay, to promote your restaurant, first need to reach the revenue target. Complete essential management missions. Research colorful salad, okay? Can I harvest? Yes. Okay, so first I should... Where can I see how much crops I have? It's like 43, 46. Is it this? Okay. Here? All right, now I have colorful salad. Freshly rinsed lettuce leaves paired with a few wild berries for flavor. A humble beloved staple among fairies. A vibrant twist on the classic. The sweet tart juice and striking hue of mini red tomatoes bring the salad to life. Red tomato. A juicy fruit with a sweet and sour taste, fairies once had endless debates about whether it should be classified as a fruit or a vegetable. It's vegetable to me. I know it's not, but it should be. Lettuce, the most common crop in the membranous maze. The scholar who took over the farmland has repeatedly emphasized to the fairies that, biologically speaking, it's actually a type of celtus. Right. Oh, Harmony. Cute light cone. Who is it for? Increase the wearer attack. After the wearer uses skill, increases attack. I don't know. Who is scaling of attack? Ah, I can only add one. Okay. No problem. A fixed number of customers will visit each day. After the restaurant levels up, it will attract more customers. Placing an order will consume the required ingredients, and you won't be able to make dishes once the ingredients run out. Yikes. I am fast. Gotta go fast. Ah, I only have one waiter. I see. That's the problem. Very fast, very fast. You don't have to wait. Okay, that was the last one. Or was it? Yes, yes it was. Nice. So far, so good. No? Ah, the day is not over yet. Okay. My tummy is full and my heart is all warm. I'm so happy. Applause. Today's business wrapped up without a hitch. Whew. I wasn't expecting the kitchen work to ramp up that much with more customers, but I must say it felt really rewarding. Lil Grey did great too, worth of praise. Isn't someone missing? Aglaya, yes. If you mean the tax gold weaver, I sent her on an important errand. We should see the results tomorrow. No need to mark her absent. Let's call it an official business trip. Can I get more compliments, please? Ma'am, thank you all and thank you, manager. We'll definitely be coming back. The fairy's gratitude is written all their full happy bellies. None of this would have been possible without everyone's hard work. Now that everything's settled at the restaurant, it's time for the Michelin food review. I'm actually curious, what kind of feedback will my dishes get? Alright. I'm ready to hear this. It's our first time at a review like this. I'm somewhat nervous. Wonder what kind of score we'll get. Here's hoping it's a great start. Come on. Oh, that's a lot of memes. The Michelin food review is about to begin. Please get ready. The fairies are really serious about this. Is it that formal of an event? Fairies hold food to the highest standards. As we all know, there is no matter too trivial in food quality. In the spirit of fairness, impartiality and transparency, our judges will taste each dish on site and deliver their final verdict, ma'am. Now then, ma'am, please place your submitted dish on the designated table. We'll need something that best represents our restaurant. The choice of our signature dish now rests in your hands. This is a huge moment. The food review can make or break a restaurant's reputation. This calls for a thorough deliberation. The dish we are presenting is colorful salad, of course. Tomatoes are amazing. Aside from the two traditional fairy judges, we've also invited a mystery guest for the review. Word has it she has traveled far and wide, tasted countless delicacies, and is especially skilled at preparing raw ingredients. They say she's earned the title the Kitchen Slayer. Who? Castoris? What kind of twist will this special guest bring to the Michelin food review? Stay tuned and find out, ma'am. I am so small and you're fine, and it's ridiculous. You're not getting nervous, are you? Of course not. I am a professional chef now. A little food review is nothing, totally under control. Who could this mysterious special guest be? The village chief never mentioned anything about this beforehand. Yeah, I knew it. Mr. Trailblazer, it's been a while. I didn't expect to meet you all here. Miss Castoris? So you are the special guest judge the fairies invited. Cass, you're here to play with the little fairies too? I'm a bit embarrassed to say it, but I actually applied to be the restaurant chef. Unfortunately, my skills didn't pass the village chef's assessment. Still, I do have a decent palate when it comes to gourmet dishes, so I accepted the fairy's invitation to act as a guest judge today. Yeah, do you have the deciding vote? No, to keep things fair, the results will be jointly decided by me and two fairy judges. Now that the dishes are in place, I'll help myself. I agree as well. Then allow me to announce the outcome of this food review. Your dishes were excellent. Yes! The freshness of the vegetables was immediately apparent, and the dressing added just the right depth of flavor. For a newly opened restaurant to offer cuisine of this quality is rare. Clearly your management has been outstanding. However, I do have one question. Why is the menu entirely made up of salads? Good question! Where is the meat? Because we can't grow meat in the fields. That's part of it, but also I truly believe salads are a wonderfully crafted culinary form. Understood. I look forward to the chance to taste more of your dishes, Lord Finan. More salads, you say. As proof that you've passed this food review, I hereby award the Michelin Star Award to you. Please accept this. Ah, what a beautiful moment. Ma'am, we hereby announce May's Grand Restaurant is now officially listed in the Michelin Gourmet Guide as a one-star restaurant, ma'am. Keep it up. Aim for that 4-star goal next. Eek. We're a starred restaurant now. Doesn't matter what's in real life. Indeed, with the upgraded rating, more customers are sure to stop by for a meal. It's something worth celebrating. Looks like we're about to get a lot busier, but that's a good thing. Having my cooking officially recognized, I feel fired up all over now. We passed the food review. Great work, everyone. It's been quite a day. Let's head back now and take a break. Target Memshlin 4-star. We passed our first, race time. Final. With the Memshlin seat of approval, we'll see more customers flowing in. Time to whip up some new dishes. How about pan-seared steak and a salad? Yes, steak. I'm hungry. I want to know more about the Memshlin food review. Well, I'm not totally sure either. From what I've heard, the maze has held food selections since long ago. Any dish of the restaurant that wins recognition gets listed in the guides. But back then, fairies didn't know how to cook. Before a restaurant opened, there were hardly any dishes in the book at all. Just a few super simple things, like raw keylobe salad or pickled honey blossom. They adore good food, and put a lot of heart into studying it. But when it comes to actual cooking, they can't grasp even the basics. How did you become a culinary judge? Okay, my voice is a bit tired, so I'm going to read silently. Oh, I believe in Cass. She can be a nice chef. Anybody else to talk to? No? Okay. Oh, I'm exhausted. Yeah. Something feels off. Snowy will help you keep an eye out. A bit more to the left? Yes, more to the left. How about now? Too far left? The center of the design doesn't line up with the door frame and the edges are sticking out. You need to move it to the right. Wrong. Little Imperator's got a big temple but terrible eyesight. It should go left. Dax Vaitorum, your angle is too low. From a high vantage point, it's obvious. It needs to be right. Little Imperator's been mean. We used to be much taller than you. Well, guess I'll just judge for myself. Oh god, you made Finance sad. Please apologize. Once again, he has to do everything by himself. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Little Grey, come check out Snowy's great work. It's perfect. Just like Finan. He did everything perfectly. Yay! Pretty impressive, yes. Okay, tables, chairs, fresh sign. Fresh food. With our new star rating, more customers will be showing up. Naturally, the restaurant standards must rise. Creamy lettuce? No more salads, please, yes. Oh! Yes. Now it's complete, yes. My evening is saved. Yeah, but he lives pretty far from here. Coming all the way to Idis Elysia takes time. If I'm not wrong, he should be arriving right now. I heard your restaurant had a chef. Honestly, I was expecting them to be someone more impressive. Oh no. The competition begins. It's Mighty, the restaurant is saved. Mighty never thought you'd be the new chef. Perfect timing. We never settled the score from that last contest. How about we settle it in this kitchen? Anytime, but I'll need to get familiar with the place first. Come, show me around. Oh, great. We will lead the way to D. For D. Mighty behaves like a real chef. Because real chefs explore their kitchen first. Now I see why this restaurant's menu is so minimalistic. Not even a decent pot in sight. How do you expect to cook properly? No wonder the menu is just grass and leaves. Then let's hear it from our new chef here. What do you have in mind? Oh, I'm watching. You're getting the pot. Oh, cool. Is it Kremnon? I've heard the construction in custom Kremnos is ridiculously fast, but seeing it in action really puts things into perspective. A pro chef without proper tools just won't cut it. So, you want to expand the menu? Let me check what ingredients you've got. Okay. Let's talk about the team. I'm quite pleased to have gathered so many capable heroes. What would you like to discuss? The supervisor. The role of the restaurant supervisor currently falls under my purview. Dax Goldweaver assists me from time to time as well. Thankfully, everyone on the team is dedicated and capable. It spares me from having to micromanage, allowing me to focus on business development and long-term growth. Oh, I wish it would work like that in real life as a project manager. Sounds idle, doesn't it? In reality, it's all endless stacks of data reports and a never-ending flood of customer complaints, utterly annoying. The Crown Prince of Kremnos, yet blessed with such remarkable culinary talent. Most people wouldn't believe it if you told them. Now that we've got 2 chefs holding the fort, there is no longer any need to worry about menu variety. Though, I suppose some conflict is inevitable. Dax Feitorum move with light feet and excel in delivering items and connecting people. So, they are perfectly suited for this role. My only concern is their overly close relationship with the local fairies, which makes it difficult for them to impose strict discipline on the delivery crew. Still, that might not be a flaw, but rather an asset. Oh, and openly commenting on the Imperator height is a breach of etiquette. I'll let it slide this time. I didn't even comment it. About the agricultural... but Triby did. I am not particularly familiar with the 2 Grove scholars, but judging by the state of the farmland, their talents are beyond question. I've heard whispers about one of them having a rather eccentric disposition, but does it matter? So long as they serve the restaurant well and ensure a bountiful harvest, that's all we need. Let's go. Oh, there are a lot. I will develop all the dishes. Okay, what do we have? Honey carrot pie, packed with nutrients and fiber, a go-to favorite for chefs. They say pan flipping is just another form of training. Delicate shreds of tear maker onion and rich layers of flavor to the steaming hot pancake. So good it brings tears to your eyes. Local seasonal greens, a nostalgic dish crafted by the local chef from Addis Elysee. Made with wild greens growing along the ridges, its ingredients shift with the changing seasons. Guys, oh no. I'm getting tired. Oh no. Maybe I'm not going to finish it today. Should I? Would I? Okay. Adding this to the menu, onion pancake. Add this. And add to the menu. Wait. Oh, thank you. I definitely don't have enough. First of all, I need a lot of carrots. Then everything else. Like onions, a little bit of this. Yes. I don't have enough food to cook for everybody. Or do I? No, wait. Go back. Go back. Quantity of dishes. How can I know how many dishes I can make? Okay. Doesn't matter. Some emergencies. The food is taking forever. Yeah. Okay, good. Can I make it in advance? After dining, customers may leave the table messy. The waiter may spill the food. Oh, poor waiters. The first one and the second... The first and the second dish look identical. Uh-oh. Streak fever. Prices of all dishes will increase. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't have enough ingredients. Uh-oh. Please, last customer. Please order what we have. Thank you. Okay. Great. I liked this episode of McDonald's. How many? 8 days? I reviewed yesterday's business data and customer feedback. There are a few issues we need to address. First, with increasing customers, we clearly don't have enough... Right? That's what I am saying. The wait time for food has gotten way too long. Yeah, let's recruit people and get more tables and chairs. Lobby manager. Hmm? 3B, fine, I could do it myself. No, fine on... Sarini, do you want to? Oh, I'm flattered you trust me, but I've already got so much on my plate. Recruiting, team management, business reports, chatting with the fairies, calling closing time. Ah. Finan. I think I can manage. With Maria sharing some of the kitchen's duties, I'll have more time to help out front. Plus, I know the fairies well. It will be easy to get help making some furniture. Okay. Thank you, Finan. So selfless. Part of my job. What can I do? Okay, let's check. Server, chef, and admin. Okay, first of all, the server. What does admin do? There is a chance to increase harvest yield. Oh, this is a good thing. Chef. Okay, not yet. Good. First. Potatoes, tomatoes. Now I need onions. And this. And this. Should be nice. Level cap reached. Okay. Perfect. Let's try the next day. I don't like that I bought this one. Uh-oh. Clean up, guys. Oh, I don't have enough ingredients. Oh, that's scary. Oh, oops. Can someone please take the 13 dishes? Sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't have the food that you want. Thankfully, it was the last customer. Oh, I didn't serve one of them. Sorry. Oh, Aglaya. I've been setting up golden threads. Okay, thanks. Discussion group? Yeah, you'll now be able to access the World Wound Web freely. Growing strong, no negative reviews. The menu has a lot of attention. Yeah. Please do. Aye, aye. You got it? Yep. Why not? I wish you could see how many of them are there. No, I can't. No decorations as well. Okay. Look, I know this wasn't the best idea, but cut me some slack. Maybe onion just goes into a lot of different products. And that's why there wasn't enough of it. Did you think about that? I definitely did. Oh, lettuce. I feel so bad for other vegetables. Or fruits, whatever they are. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. Guys, I'm super sorry to interrupt our program here, but I'm so sleepy. I woke up early. I have to give my blood for experiments. No, actually, just to see if I have enough vitamins. Should be good, but I'm pretty tired, so I'm going to stop here for today and finish this event either on stream or by myself. I'll see. Okay. Good, good. Thank you so much, everybody who was with me on the stream. I hope you have a nice morning, day, afternoon, evening, night. Thank you. I hope you had a nice day. And I will see you next time. Bye. Bye bye.